Hey everybody, just wanted to give you an update on today's meeting. The meeting took place today at 1 o'clock. That included Solomon Foundation, which is Tom Vick. He's our representative for construction. It also included Norm Gentry, who is the project manager for Build Construction, who is helping us to build this project. Also, Tim Keene, who is our civil engineer. You're probably getting a little bit more familiar with all of these names. And also the architects from South Florida Architecture. And it was a really a great meeting. The reason why we got together was to really establish the site plan and the building location to finalize that. And it looks like we're going to be having the building on the southwest corner of the property, and that will allow us to have the parking lot out front, and turn lanes, and also drop off and pickup areas. So I think we'll have a lot more to be able to design with and to make our property really look nice and inviting. And so I think we've kind of finalized that's going to be the location of where the building's going to be. And also the location of the lift station is going to be on the bottom, which is the southeast corner of our property. And what a lift station looks like, it'll have a green fence around it with shrubbery around that, and we'll take care of the shrubbery. It'll look nice, and it'll really be something that is almost invisible unless you're looking for it, and a lot of commercial locations have them anyway. So there'll be a turn lane right next to that lift station where there'll be the entry and exit area on Sandy Lane, which is the road that runs north and south. And there'll be an entryway right, probably adjoining the property that's right next to us if you were to travel west. There's a property about the same length as far as going down Broadway as ours, and we will be sharing an exit and entry to accommodate for that piece of property to be able to be built up as well. So, it just kind of gives us a little bit more benefit, a little bit more size. We're also aiming at about 12,000 square feet in total. And our whole goal is to make sure that the preschool is accommodated for 170 students. We want to stick with that number because that gives us the best chance at taking care of the debt service. So in our conversation, we had to get back to our vision of preschool, because the preschool is going to be the really the main concern for this project, because that's what's going to bring in enough money to actually have it done in the first place. But I was really encouraged today. We knocked down a lot of the square footage that's needed for the preschool, and we increased the amount of parking spaces, so it looks like there's going to be probably right under 90, which gets us almost 300 people that will be able to attend on a Sunday service at the same time in our sanctuary, which is really neat. This is really exciting. So about 7,000 square feet will be allocated for the preschool. Of course, a lot of that shared space anyway that we'll be able to use for Kingdom Kids classes and teen breakout classes and breakout classes for our small groups and all the different things that we'll be doing over the next, who knows how many years we'll be in this building. But also it'll accommodate for the size that we'll need for the sanctuary and Christmas parties and renting it out for additional space like weddings and different things that will additional income for this location. So the architects have their direction on putting together a building 12,000 square feet to accommodate the size that we'll need for the preschool, and the additional size for the probably about 4,000 square feet that we'll need for playground outside, and the rest, and whatever 7 minus 12 is, the rest of that will be for our sanctuary. And also Tim Keene, now he has been given the instruction to go ahead and finish up the site plan, and so that we can go before the board and make our proposal, and also start the next steps for permitting. So at this time, we have a scheduled meeting for 2 weeks from today, which I believe is on the 29th. and we will see where everyone is. So be praying, and hopefully this has been informative for you. Just be praying that God allows us to fit all this into the budget. Now, here's real quick caveat to this. That gets us all in at under 5 million, which I think we were scared at like $7-8 million because the square footage had gotten so large, but that really wasn't feasible. So we're looking back at 12,000 square feet, and the costs are about $310 per square foot for building, for construction. That's base. That's without discounts and calling in favors from build construction. So that cost should go down quite a bit. The site work's about 870,000 square feet. I'm sorry, $870,000 for the site work, which gets us right under $5 million. So anyway, there you go. There's your update. Hope you guys have a great day.